What's up, everybody? Another day here at Center for Stingray Biology, but today is not a good day. Today is a bad day. Alright, if you guys remember last week, we moved all these marbles into this tank over here, and I didn't think there would be any problems putting them all in there, okay? But when I came in this morning and I took a look at the tank, something happened. Let me show you guys. Oh, this guy's in the way. But I don't know if you guys saw it. It was all the way in the back. We lost one of my rays. Why did this happen? I analyzed the situation and I will explain to you guys what I think happened. I'm pretty sure I am correct, but you know what? Let's just get into it. I'll show you. She got totally destroyed overnight. All her edges, look at that, is all chewed up all around the fish. There's another female right there. She's chewed up on the edges right there on both sides as well, but not as badly as this girl right here. It is happening to the two females that I put in here. Look at that. Look at this other one. She's destroyed as well, but at least she's still moving around and eating. Okay, I fed them already. Obviously, this one did not eat, but everyone else ate. Now I got to figure out what is going on here and how I can fix this problem. So first thing I got to look at are the males, right? Hold on. Well, before we get into that, so I have two males in here that have claspers that are extended and rolled and nearing maturity or almost mature, or who knows, may even be mature. I had these males in the pup tanks that you guys saw, right? And they were in there with females as well, and the males did not bother the females at all. So I figured they are getting along. They're coexisting for a long time together in their tanks with females, males and females together. So I didn't think these males were gonna be that type of male that gets aggressive and starts picking on the fish. But once I put them in here, I guess that totally changed. Maybe the space, the better water quality. But anyways, so here's one male, okay, you can see big claspers. Here's the other male, and again, big claspers right there. But now this male is older than this male. I believe it has to be one of these two is the culprit. And I have one younger male right here. He's got tiny little, well, they're not tiny, but they're growing. So he's on his way to maturity. So it's either this guy or this guy, okay? My first instinct is it's this guy, because if I look at him, he's perfect. No blemishes, no bite marks, nothing. Look, here's another female. Bite marks, bite marks. And if I look carefully at that male back there, if he comes out, he's got some scuff marks on his body, which means somebody was biting him as well. Okay, look, it's in that one right there. That's another female, and she's got, I don't know if you guys can see the edge of the disc. Oh, these guys are all in my way. All right, when they move out of the way, I'll show you. But bottom line is, a lot of the fish all have some slight disc damage in some regards, except for her. She's a bigger female, but I don't understand why he did not bother touching her at all. But okay, here, this guy came out. I don't know if you can see some slight blemishing right there, and it's on the other side as well. Let's see if I can get even closer. I'm not sure if you can tell, but to the naked eye, I do see it. All right, and here's the other one right there. You see those edges right there, chewed up. So I think it's this guy. Okay, well, what I'm gonna have to do to minimize what's happening here is I'm gonna take this guy out, okay, and I'm gonna move him down to the bottom, and I'm gonna put him with the big boys down here. All right, and let's see if he can hold his own in there. These fish are much bigger than him, double, maybe triple the size, or maybe triple in weight, or even quadruple in weight. So hopefully he doesn't mess with those big females, because if he wants to mate, I mean, I guess he can do some damage to those big girls as well if he non-stop constantly bugging them, but maybe he's intimidated by their size, so maybe he'll just leave them alone. But for now, what I gotta do is get this guy out of here, and then I will observe if there's any new damage. If there's more damage, then my next suspect is that one. And if that's the case, then he's gonna have to come out as well. And then I'll just leave all the females here to grow a little bit more. But it's such a shame that I lost that one right there. We're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna pull that one out. And hope that the situation gets better. Let's get to it. Okay, Oi, you won't believe what happened. We moved these fish over last week, remember? And one of them died right there. I think it's this guy. So we're gonna pull this guy out now and put him down there. It's such a shame, you know, all these fish were perfect when we moved them. And I don't understand. They were all getting along just fine. So I'm just gonna take him out and put him on the bottom tank. Oh, okay. It's such a beauty too. Such a shame. I mean, he's in good condition, but there he goes.
Oh.
Alright, and then now I'm gonna pull out this one. I hope that's the one. If more fish get damaged, then it's gonna be the other male. But look at this, such a waste of this fish. I've been growing them for so long.
See the fish?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's all curled up. It's stiff. Look at that. Look, it's hard. All hardened up.
Wash your hand.
In the middle.
Wash your hand.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Now that I got this fish out, I just wanted to give you guys a much closer look. I mean, there's bites there, all around the whole fish, all around the edges. Only this little part right here remains untouched. This male really went to town on her, and it's such a shame. You can see her tail's all destroyed. Even all the skin color off the spine is gone. So she was trying really hard to defend herself, but unfortunately she couldn't hold him off, and she just couldn't take it. And at the same time, I mean, I've seen rays get damaged, like not this bad, but almost this bad, and they wouldn't die. So I guess different rays have different thresholds for levels of pain, and maybe it was this one just couldn't take it, whereas that one there, she's screwed up, but you know, she seems to be holding on okay. What can I say? So we moved them down. We'll see what happens. Sometimes it's just hard to understand. Like I told you guys, these fish were coexisting in two tanks, in smaller tanks, and they got along fine. Sometimes just changing the dynamics of a situation and moving fish around, it just stirs something up, and anything can happen, right? And you guys see it firsthand. I don't even know what to say, but like I said, you saw it firsthand. They were all perfect, no damage when I moved them over. You know, I was so happy to finally get them together and try to get them into a breeding situation. But I guess it's the same problem like I had before with the young males, you know, maturing and getting all excited and just, you know, trying to do their thing, right? Mother Nature calls. You know, keep that in mind. Sometimes when you move fish around, when the dynamics of a situation changes, then, you know, problems could arise. So hopefully by moving the male, that has solved the problem and it ends right here. But I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on this one. If it does continue, then I might have to split this tank up and move fish around again, or either split the males and the females and try from there. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'm always here to share whatever happens at my facility, whether it's good or bad. Hopefully, when we see each other next time, it will be good news and not bad news, all right? So stay at home, stay safe, all right? Take care.